I want to welcome everybody. Where are you tuning in from? Just wanted to check with you. I'm from Chester Springs. Where is everyone from? Okay. Okay. So let's get started in a bit. Give it a few minutes for everyone to join in. Okay. I'm just going to give it a minute or two and get started. Just give me a second. Where was I? Yeah. Okay. Great. So let's just get started. We have launched a few new programs as well, and we've had tremendous success with the 2024 cycle. Our students have gotten into quite a few BSDO programs, and acceptances are coming in. And we had quite a bit of time to tweak our programs to kind of align with the college applications. Okay, so let's get started. Any questions, you can put it in the chat. This is going to be a quick presentation, not too major. I'm just going to get to my presentation. Any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm going to tell you what the colleges are looking for, how to build a profile, and then and then I'm going to show you what programs that we are launching today. And any questions, please put them in the chat. Okay, just going to get started. Hold on one second. Okay, just going to share my screen. Here you go. Okay, so basically, I'm going to share with you how to build an exceptional profile for college and also the launch of our spring programs. Okay. A bit about me. I'm an immigrant. I studied in India and I was frustrated with the lack of clarity in the college admission process. And I really wanted to make a difference. I mean, I was sick of all the shenanigans and I wanted to bring in clarity, transparency for a lot of parents who are looking, who've not studied here. And that is my whole purpose of conducting all these webinars is to educate parents. Okay. I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I'm a positive psychology coach, executive functioning skills coach, which is the prefrontal cortex of the brain. And I'm also a meditation instructor, and I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. Okay, and this is my mission is to simplify the college admission process, and I have a whole Facebook group that I have created where I share a lot of content for parents. You can check it out. It's Pioneer Parents. Okay. And our agenda for today, I'm just going to go over the college admission process, the components of an exceptional profile. How do you stay ahead of our competition, of the competition? The spring launch program, you're going to see a lot of freebies and special offers. Okay. And you're going to get a free scholarship guide at the end of the webinar for everyone and anyone who stays to the end. So it'll have everything that you need for a scholarship to build a scholarship profile. Okay, so it has all the list of scholarships and also how to build that resume and activities. Okay, so our success, our students have gotten into Stanford, UPenn, Cornell, Harvard pre-med, UCs, pretty much a lot of colleges that you can think about. I just can't fill in all my logos here, but my students have gotten into a lot of colleges. Okay, and yes, our counseling results. My students typically get accepted into 90% of the colleges that they apply to, and my students have won over 5 million in scholarships in total, and they get multiple scholarship offers and over 300 colleges they've gotten into for acceptances. Okay, and I just want to quickly go over the college admission process. Let me tell you, it's a business, and whoever can afford wins. It's based on the supply and demand, unfortunately, and the cost of attending college. It's about 55K, right? So this is for a not profit. The room and board. I'm sorry, the tuition is about 36K, and you can add another 15K that goes to room and board. So on an average, you're looking at like 55 to anywhere from 55 to 80K, but that's just too much, right? So I like to keep the budget between 35 and 55K per year, and that is how I build my students' profile. Okay, and you get a lot of merit scholarships as well, and that's all up in the profile building. You have to answer the question that the colleges are asking, what's in it for them, right? So what is your student coming up with? It's all in the profile building that you get the merit scholarships. Okay, and if you're going to an Ivy, on an average it's going to cost you 80K, 80 to 85K, and I've had a lot of my students parents who have like refused to go to Ivies because of the ticker price. Got it? And okay, so the cost of college over years is like staggering. The amount that it has gone up by, it's like simply unbelievable. The cost of college at the moment. Okay, so how does the admission process works? If you're multitasking, come back. I'm just going to explain to you how this whole process works and you will understand. Okay, so these are the essential questions that the application has to answer. It is, how are your grades? Are you academically capable of studying in our college? What are the unique qualities that you're bringing? What has been your impact so far? And does your profile have potential, right? So these are the questions that your child's profile or application needs to answer. Okay, so these are the essential questions, and this is how the college admission process works. There's a regional admission officer that is there based on which college you're applying to. There are different regions. So I'm in Pennsylvania. So there's a regional admission officer for Pennsylvania, for example, Duke. The admission officer works for Duke, but knows about the local colleges, sorry, the local schools, the students, and everything. So this regional admission officer is basically recruiting for the college. They take the application and they pitch it to the admissions committee. Got it? So basically, then the admissions committee will vote, and then there are three outcomes, right? Acceptance, denial, and waitlist, right? So I tell my students to build a profile that the regional admission officer can fight for them. Got it? So that is it. That is it. And any questions about the admission process, please put it in the chat, and I'll address them. Okay. Um, yeah, and then what are the important factors? I just told you like rhetorically what they are looking for, but when you break it down, it's broken down into grades. Strength of the curriculum is, if your school offers about 35 APs, then at least 10 of them need to land in your course and your transcript. Okay, then there's test scores. It's not test optional anymore, it's changing. Testing is like a $1 billion industry that's not going to go away. So testing is very, very important. It can be SAT or ACT. Then there's extracurricular commitment that makes a student stand apart, letters of recommendation, essays, and demonstrated interest. So these are the important factors in the college application or the profile building. Okay, apart from that, there are some qualities that colleges are looking for, which is love of learning, a natural leader, passionate about something. They want students to pursue their talent and show a tangible outcome. Okay. And also they want students to make a contribution to the community. So community service is something that's super super important in that. Okay, any questions about these, please put it in the chat and I'll answer them. Okay. Next is I'm going to share with you how to build a profile for college in 6 steps. It only takes 6 steps. Okay. And I'm going to show you right here. Number one is grades, of course. You need exceptional GPA and course rigor, right? So they're looking for that number of APs, honors, courses, and everything, and see how the student has potentially challenged themselves academically, right? So that's important. On an average, we colleges like to see at least 10 APs. I'm not talking about every college that's there, but the top 25 college, the exceptional, I'm sorry, not the exceptional one, the very top 25 colleges, you need a minimum of 10 plus APs. Okay. If it's not offered in your school, then that's a different case. But typically, course rigor is very important. Okay. Next is test scores. You need upwards of 15, 30, or 34. I'm not saying this your child has to get it, but that's what the top 25 colleges are looking for, or the Ivies are looking for. And it's always good to aim for these kind of scores when you to get all kinds of potential merit scholarships and everything. So that is very very important profile building. Okay. Then this is very very important, is getting is getting into an extracurricular activity that is uncommon or atypical. Okay. If your child blends in, then that's not what colleges are looking for. They are looking for natural leaders, students who made an impact, right? So this is something that you need to remember, that I keep getting asked, is what extracurricular activity should my child go to? Something that showcases their rare talent. Activism is an uncommon thing that the student has done on their own. Okay. So this is something that we are building, and I'm going to show you one of the extracurricular activities that we have. Our students, one of my students had an activism for teen suicide prevention or health equity, where the student would kind of get excess medical supplies and distribute it to the homeless. So something like that. They want a student to showcase their interest outside the four walls of the classroom. That's it. And they want students, even if it's controversial, it's perfectly fine. They want students to pursue something. Okay. And then a passion project. I mean, it's like it's just a very broad term for that. Something colleges are looking for: tangible, measurable outcome. That's it. You cannot fluff around and say, oh, I'm so good at dancing. Like, what have you done? Where all have you gone and danced? Right. So that is the kind of result that you need to do. If you're looking for any activity or extracurricular activity, ask yourself, how is my child going to showcase that talent? Tangible, measurable. Okay, fundraiser. They raised $20. It doesn't matter. But that outcome needs to be shown to the colleges. Measurable, tangible outcome. So a passion project is something that is like that. For example, my student was passionate about gender equality. What did she do? She conducted book club. And you may say, what has that got to do, right? But that's very simple and effective. She got teens to discuss about gender equality. They picked books that were sensitive, right? And they had discussions. They did literary review and everything. So there was an outcome. And how many students showed up? 15 students showed up. Okay. And then they produced all these results, right? So that is something that's very very important. And guess what? It's extremely difficult for a child to like go around doing everything on their own without proper guidance, and this is where we help in. Okay. And then there is this very important thing where they expect students to demonstrate a rare intellectual quality. If you're applying to Stanford, one of their supplemental questions is, can you tell us a time you demonstrated an intellectual curiosity? Right. So it again has to be a tangible, measurable outcome. So at this point, a research is something that shows that intellectual curiosity with a university professor or presenting in a conference or international recognition. All these are top tier activities. Okay. So we have many tiers of extracurriculars. Okay. Like the top here is international recognition, awards, math Olympiad, chess awards, all those. Then you have including the research, and number two is something that that is again leadership, and number three is where we do the clubs and everything. So if you just keep joining clubs, it's like a low level activity. Yes, you may get that kind of leadership and everything, but colleges want to see something that you've done outside the school curriculum. Okay. Any questions about demonstrating the intellectual curiosity, please put them in the chat and I'll address them. Okay. Next is they're looking for specialization in the area. You have two kinds of kids. Okay. One is a serial joiner, will join everything, will do things kind of poorly, will have very many activities. Then you have the specialist who will take three activities in that kind of that area and go deeply into that. So, which one do you think colleges prefer? Of course, they prefer the subject matter experts and specialists. So, you need to build something that has a story or a beacon. Okay. And this is what we are extremely good at as branding students, is to build that kind of spike that colleges look for. Okay. Any questions, please put them in the chat. Now I'm just going to break it down into like key ingredients. I've told you a lot of things, but this is what NACAC as counselors, we're part of the National Association of College Admissions Counselors. They have come up with this 12 factors, which is basically grades, test scores, strength of curriculum, essay, counselor recommendation, demonstrated interest, teacher recommendation, class rank. This may not be offered in every school, so that's okay. Extracurricular activities, AP and IB subject test, interview, and state graduation exam scores. Like for example, the Keystone and everything. I'm in Pennsylvania, but if you're in any other state, that is what they are looking for. So these are the 12 factors prioritized in the order. Okay, if you want to take a snapshot, you can go ahead and take it. But any questions about this, put them in the chat. Okay, and this is what is required, all like in grades wise. Grades, of course, all grades, all grades, years grades are important. There's a common misconception that ninth grade grades are not considered. They are. So this is how we have prioritized based on the grades, and of course, essay, a counselor recommendation, demonstrated interest, teacher recommendations are activities in the 12th grade. Got it? So essays, college essays are written in the summer of the 12th grade. So there's no point like writing your essays or building your college list now if you're not an 11th grader, 12th grader. Okay, so that's what it is. And any questions about this, please put them in the chat and I will answer them. Okay. Next is this test scores. We know that national merit is a separate test. Please don't get confused with that. It's PSAT. It should not even be called PSAT. It is NMSQT, which is like qualifying test for scholarships, national merit scholarships. That's also a very good opportunity to get scholarships. Then there is SAT. You can take SAT or ACT. I'm a big proponent of ACT. I prefer that over SAT, but every child is different. Okay. Then extracurricular activities, basically it needs to have an impact, passion, and rather uncommon or unique. Okay, you have 10 spaces in the Common App, and that is how we build our activities right from grade 9. You've got to keep building activities right from grade 9 because it's a sum total of all 4 years. Okay. Okay, and other considerations are leadership and community impact, counselor and teacher recommendation, super important. Passion projects, we've shown you that we offer internships as well for students, like research internship, social media internship, and all that, which I'm going to share. And also publishing a peer-reviewed paper in a research journal also enhances their profile. Being a counselor, to visit a lot of colleges, and the number one extracurricular activities that they like to see is research, because it shows deep learning and subject matter expert, right? So that's super good activity. Okay, then internships, right? I see a lot of parents who are hamster on the wheel thinking that, oh, I have to get that internship in ninth grade. It's not going to happen because children are not really, their left brain is not developed yet, and they don't have that kind of maturity for internships. So it's typically an activity that they do after the junior year, and a lot of schools will offer internships. My own son, he's not a STEM kid. He watched too much Suits, and he wanted to become a lawyer. So he went and asked his counselor, and you will find that there is an internship head in your school, and that internship head helped him get internship in Westchester Courthouse, and he used to go there during summer, and he interned there. He saw a murder case and all that stuff. So that's something that you do in the junior to senior year. Okay. Now, a quick knowledge check. Which one do you think colleges prefer? I don't know if you can chat. Let me just see. Can you chat? I don't know. I hope you can chat. Yeah. Okay. So, which one do you think colleges prefer? Candidate A has great grades and test scores, okay, exceptional, but has very predictable and average activities, okay? Or a candidate B who has above average grades, not quite there, but above average, has exceptional activities, passion project, and research. Who do you think colleges prefer? A or B? Can you chat? Let me just see here. Yeah, all destinations. Okay. Okay, put them in the chat and you'll get a good award. Okay, excellent. Rachna says B. That's correct. Correct. Yes, yes. So basically, the answer is, of course, B. Right? Academic prowess alone is not enough. You need to have exceptional activities. And I've seen that my students who are below average and average kids, they get exceptionally good scholarships as well. Okay. Now, this is where I want to introduce Gifted Gabber's Unique Solutions, which is our spring program. We have our research program. We offer different research programs: cancer, neuroscience, disease modeling, AI, bioinformatics, and nanoscience. These are run with university professors, and they're run by two professors. One is the main research professor, and the second is the creative writer. And they produce a 4,000-word research paper, which we help students submit in publishing. Okay, I see a private chat here. Yeah. Okay, great. So a lot of people have been chatting here. That's good. Okay, so yeah. So this is what we have, and I'm going to share with you what research programs are open. Like I mentioned, our research program is deep learning with a research expert. For example, neuroscience, they do research in neurodegenerative diseases under a professor who is from University of Southern California. And then they write and revise with our creative writer simultaneously. So it's a 12 to approximately 15-week program where the first 10 to 12 weeks they learn deeply. They're also writing because we've had feedback saying, hey, we learned everything and it's really hard to just focus and write an 4,000-word research paper. So we show them how to write in chunks, the APA citations and everything, diagram drawing and everything. And then we help them submit for publishing. And publishing takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months, okay? So this is how our program is designed. And our research professors for January, they are, of course, he's a professor in specializing in neurodegenerative diseases from University of Southern California. We have our AI specialist. She's from University of Maryland. So students do research in AI. Along with the AI, they create a model. Then they submit their paper for publishing. We help them with the Python certification as well as AWS AI practitioner certification that has just come out. So my student successfully finished his AWS cloud practitioner as well, and he's been getting a lot of acceptances. We have experts. They work with three people in this case. You have the research professor, the creative writer, and another expert who's an AWS expert. Okay. And then for February, we haven't launched this. It'll be cancer. He is from Wayne State University, an amazing professor who teaches them how to do research in cancer. Students don't need to know anything at all. Okay, they just come there. For the first 3 or 4 weeks, our professors teach them about the basics. And the fourth week is when they pick their research topic and they write an individual research paper. There is no group project here. Okay. And then she is the professor of nanoscience. She's from Arizona State University. Anybody who's interested in nanoscience, like engineering, can do that, even biomed. My student who did research in biomed, nanoscience biomed, got into exceptionally good BSMD and BSDO programs. Okay. And also environmental science, anything can be done. She's an amazing professor. Okay. And then the professors for February, of course, this is Professor, she's a full professor from Bethel University in Tennessee, and she teaches infectious diseases, molecular biology, and all that. So students do that kind of research under her. So we have a whole list of professors who are exceptionally good, and we're very, very proud of them. Okay. And our creative writers, we have 3 creative writers who kind of circulate. This is Professor Virgil. He's the head of our research program. He teaches the creative writing aspect of it. We have a curriculum. Then we have Professor Jen. She's also a research creative writer and our essay editor. She's who does all our BSMD essays. And Professor K is also an exceptional teacher for creative writing. Okay. Then we have college counseling as well that we are launching. We have a program exclusively for juniors who are applying in the fall of 2025. Basically, everything is included, pretty much. Soup to nuts, everything is included in our counseling program, right from helping them build the passion project to building the research, to the college list, to essay writing. Everything is included in the program. Okay, it starts in January. And these are the 3 programs that we have for juniors. One is the college counseling non-med. Another is the BSMD medical counseling. And then we have started a new counseling for neurodiverse kids. Neurodiversity are kids who are on the spectrum, who have ADHD, who are on IEP and 504. And we figured that putting them in the normal group, like really didn't help them. And we're creating an exclusive batch for students who are neurodiverse or who have learning difficulties, have mental health issues. They all come under this program. Okay. Then we have the BSMD counseling as well, which includes the 3 steps that we know about: is submitting the Common App or the undergrad application, then the MD application, and we also help with the multiple medical interview. So everything is someone is trying to enter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This is a new setup. So yeah. So any questions about the program, please put it in. We also have the non-junior counseling, which is basically we've divided into the college counseling for med and non-med. They're all starting in January. We also have these programs that are coming up, which is authoring and publishing a book and building a media profile. Building a media profile is not just social media. We help them land in radio and TV. We've had very good successes, and I'm going to share that with you. And we help them. It has to be an exceptional cause. So basically, we help them figure out the cause that's organic to them and help build them a complete profile and how to approach the media and everything. Okay. We also have a passion project creation, study skills as well. There's nothing wrong. Our study skills development and creating a passion project is already part of our counseling. But if you just want that, we offer that one-on-one as well. We do have internships, but that's something that happens during the summer because kids don't really have time. We offer research internships. This is exclusively for students who have finished the research program with us. They come back and help other kids, and it's a proper internship or employment with us. Then we have the social media mastermind internships. We have AI, we have marketing, we have volunteering internships. This is all part of the summer program. But social media mastermind internship, we do conduct them during the school day as well. We also have our nonprofit initiatives. We have a nonprofit called Inspire Youth, where students can do sustainability volunteering, and they can do that on their own. And we give them like volunteering hours for creating a project. The end goal is they should have created a project and written a blog that's about 2,000 words. And they can also be a sustainability leader, lead a team for sustainability efforts. That's all available on our website, Inspire Youth. And of course, Gifted Gabber is our website. You'll see all the details on our website. Let me just share this with you. Yeah. So all the details are on our website about this. And I'm just quickly done, and then I'll get to the questions. Okay, really quick. And our results, I just want to share this acceptance letter from Duke. It says, I enjoyed reviewing your application, and the admissions committee was impressed by your innovative projects and research prowess. So you see how important research is for the top 25 colleges, or just for profile building and scholarships, right? So it proves that. And also, I want to tell you how much we work with our students on their college applications. This is Hofstra. It says that I enjoyed learning about Garba through your essay, and I'm happy that it makes you feel connected to your culture. And you can see here, she has gotten scholarship, a presidential scholarship of 38K per year. Right. So that is the way we go about building our profile. And these are some of the feedback that we got. A student who got into Johns Hopkins with full tuition, St. Bonaventure. There's just a lot of colleges that my students have gotten into. I just want to share our media profile building success. So this student got featured on the news.
It was kind of embarrassing.
Like Fox 29, suicide prevention, got media coverage for that. We will help you build that media coverage. And media coverage, even before you get media coverage, you need to build that kind of like passion project, or a cause, a social cause that is heart tugging. Right. So we help you build that. We have a student who's working on alopecia. He suffers from alopecia. Alopecia is hair loss, premature hair loss, patchy hair loss. He did research on that, and he's trying to build alopecia awareness in teens. So that is how we build this program. Our student got featured on the newspapers as well. So that's something that she got featured in for her research paper, and we were mentioned as well. And yeah. Okay, and then we have special offers. Our programs, research programs, have $200 off. You can put Spring 2025 in the checkout, and you will get $200 off. And also, we have a special offer. If you don't purchase, you recommend somebody else to purchase from us, and you give us enough proof, we will give you $100. No question asked. You just need to tell us that you referred somebody, and they who purchased also confirm that you in fact referred them. Then you get $100. Okay, and we have a special for AI alone, which is early bird AI. This is just for AI program. We are running a special. This will not apply to the neuroscience programs. I put it here, early bird AI. And and I want to share our free scholarship guide for you guys. If someone can chat me, it's right here. I'm just going to put this here. You can get the scholarship link here. It's like a free course. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. Any questions that you may have, please let me know. I will address them. You can put it in the private chat. I also will try to figure out how to. Yeah, I'm going to unmute you guys. Yeah. Oh, can't because they should. Okay. So you can unmute yourself and ask any questions that you may have, or you can put it in the chat. I'm perfectly fine. Any questions about our programs? If it went by fast, I'm just going to quickly go over here. So all the details are available on our website. You can just go to the course section. You will see the neuroscience. Anything that says enroll now is what is open. You can see here. You can go here, and you can click on the enroll now button. You'll have all the details about the AI. This is the AI program that I'm talking about. You'll see the professor details, and you can apply the coupon here. Oh, and you will be able to apply the coupon right here. Did I get the coupon right? Yes. This, and of course our special coupon. Wait, I always keep forgetting this. Okay, so for AI you can put early bird AI, and it will show up here. You'll get $500 off. That's just it's wait, remove. Okay, so you will be able to apply the early bird AI to get $500 off. Yeah. Any questions? Please put it in the chat and I'll address them. You can unmute yourself and I can answer any of your questions. Yeah, I see a chat. Our prior experience has been that research publication on JEI require IRB SRC acknowledgement. Do you provide support for that? I don't know what that is. I really need to figure out what that is, Anshu. We don't do JEI. I don't know what JEI is. Journal of Emerging Investigators, is it? Okay. So we have another journal that students submit their research papers to, and I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to show you over 150 students have published their research paper. So basically, we submit our research papers in Journal of Student Research that accepts a high school research paper. I've not heard of something that you've been asking because I don't know what it is. Okay, so our students have submitted, I mean, have published successfully, or over 150 students have successfully published their research paper. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Anybody who needs a callback, who have further questions, who want to call back, please put your number on the chat and we will help you. Okay. So the IEEE, is that a student research? So the thing is, students can publish only in journals that accept student research, right? So we know journals that accept student research. I'm not aware if IEEE accepts student research. We haven't looked over that. Okay. Anyone who wants a call back, you can put your number in there and I can call you back. Any questions? So the research that will be structured, like how will we be working with the professor? Okay. So basically it's a combination of group and one-on-one. So they need to learn. So the professor conducts the class, all the schedule is on the website. They have a class on Sundays, and then they also have one-on-one classes with both the professors. The first 3 weeks is learning about neuroscience, okay? And then what they do is the fourth session is when they start building their topic. They start zeroing in on their topic, and then they continue doing research and also writing. So we teach them how to write the whole research paper, how the introduction needs to be written, the body, the APA citations, the diagram, the graphs, and everything. So we use the the format that GSR. Yeah. Can we enroll only in the research program? Absolutely, Jay. You can enroll only in the research program. You can go to our website and enroll. If you further have questions, I can call you back if you have any specific questions about a neuro or AI. I can help you. Eighth grade is all right. You can do the research paper. Eighth grade is good. So what we do for eighth graders is they can start the research in January, but we don't recommend them publishing their paper until they go to high school. So the thing is, they finish their research paper, they finish writing it, but they submit it when they enter ninth grade because the clock starts ticking when you start ninth grade. So it's very, very good if they start research early. They need time to tweak and everything. It's a great opportunity. They learn a lot. And research really helps them with their AP exams because it's deep learning, right? And that's one thing that students lack, and research helps them with that. Okay, and it's not an easy program, but students do exceptionally well. When they come to us, they just want to hide under the table. Okay, they are like a cocoon, and when they come to my thesis defense, they're like a butterfly, right? So that's the yeah. Okay, the question is, let's just say they do AI research. We have the option to choose any topic. Yes. So we first teach them about AI, right? They see learning under a professor is like here, and colleges love that. So they need to know the basics of AI and everything. And Dr. I mean, I'm not going to tell her name. She's the UMD's professor. She teaches them. Then they pick their topic, and then they write the research paper. They create an AI model, okay, and then publish the submit write the research paper for publishing. And then there is also Python certification that we help with, AWS AI certification that we help with, internship that we help with. And if they want to come back and run hackathons in summer, they're welcome, because colleges love to see leadership, right? So that's what it is. Okay. Okay. Yes, JSR, it's slow to publish. Anshu, honey, any publication that takes less than 6 months, you're going to raise red flags in the college application process. Okay. So let me tell you this, that college admission officers tell me clearly, it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to get publishing. Okay. So yeah. And it's like, we would like to get profile. How can we get started? Okay, Anshu, if you can share your number and your email, we can you can have a one-on-one call with me where I will go over what our process is. Anshu, you can share your phone and email, and I will send you a meeting invite. Okay, great. Okay, Andy, I got that. Soumya will call you as well. I have your number. And Anshu, I can share with you my Calendly link, or I can tell you I'm going to Tampa tomorrow. So I can meet you about 26th or 27th, and Anshu, we will go over a complete curriculum, how we build our profile. Our profiles are rather unique. We build a customized profile, personalized profile for students. It's not a cookie cutter process. Okay. So Anshu, we will definitely connect. Okay. Any other questions that you may have? All the programs are available on our website, giftedgabber.com/course. You can go there. All the enrollment is online, but you can ask me questions because we have automated the system. So it's like the enrollment is online, but any questions that you have, you can give me your number. I can call you back. Any specific questions that you have. Our counseling program also, I just wanted to share that in detail. I'm just going to show you. Everything is spelled out on our website, but I'm going to share that. You will see here there is med and non-med, of course. So you can click here. It tells you the dates. So again, the counseling is 2 sessions, because one session we teach them how to build a profile. The second session is how admission officers think. Okay, our students love this program because they understand from an admissions perspective how colleges are looking for. Okay, so here are the program details. Like week by week, we build the counseling profile, resume, cover letter, the wow factors, how to get those volunteering opportunities, building a passion project, like getting the honors and awards, a career roadmap. Everything is included in our counseling program. This is the BSMD counseling. The med and the non-med counseling are entirely different. So this is for students who are not a junior. For junior, we have a different counseling, right? So you will see here for the BSMD, we help with the course planning, the testing strategy, the profile building, the wow factor for extracurricular activities, volunteering and shadowing, developing a passion project, pursuing honors and awards, career roadmap. Everything is part of the counseling. It's pretty comprehensive. Okay. Yes, Sirisha, what is the question? What is the, I think it got cut off. Yeah. Yeah. Sirisha, you want me to call you? I can do that as well. Okay. Okay. The counseling program is for ninth grade, right? Because what we do is we teach them to build the activity as they're going with the school. So ninth grade is the perfect time to start. Okay, not eighth grade, because they can't go and apply, and also the clock starts ticking in ninth grade, right? But for our research, we will help them start the research so that when they enter ninth grade is when they click the submit button to submit their journals for publishing. So it becomes a ninth grade activity at that time, because you cannot put eighth grade activity in that. Oh yeah, 10th grade is like perfect time, because it takes about 6 months to publish the research paper. And if it's AI, they need to learn everything. It is a good time to start. If you're a junior, it's almost too late. So yeah, so that's, yeah, 10th grade is a perfect time to start. Okay. Any other questions? Ask me any other question. Mhm. You can also unmute yourself and ask. It seems like that. So you can kind of unmute yourself. Any questions you can. I can't unmute people, few people, but you can unmute yourself and ask any questions. Okay. No. Okay. Any other questions? Anybody else needs a call back? Let me know. If not, I want to thank you for coming in. We are, oh, I have to share this media program that I've just created. Right. So I'm just going to share that. It's like a new program. We've had media success. It's not just social media that we are talking about. It's like media coverage for okay, so this is how we've built the program, where we help students identify their unique profile and cause. Then we help them build that cause identification and advocacy. Then after that, we help build their website. Like, for example, I just want to tell you that this is Rajit. Rajit is not a, he's not a STEM student, but a political science student, and he's very passionate about current affairs. So if you see, he built his website where it's all about his leadership, his research, his awards, his extracurricular activities. And then his passion was current affairs, where he had conversations, or he recorded interviews with Suhas Subramaniam, and he put that in his website. Then his conversation with an attorney, all that. And then he wrote blogs in those particular areas. So we help students build that. We have another student, Olivia, whose passion, she's a swimmer. So she felt like skincare is something that swimmers need to focus on. And this is her passion project. We helped her build that. And yes, this is one. And then we help students with media training and presentation skills. We do mock interviews with them. We help them craft an elevator pitch. We help them create all the social media assets and how to approach journalists and everything. So this student did suicide prevention and was featured in like newspapers and TV channels and everything. So this got advertisement irritating. Sorry. And yeah, so this is Anushka. So basically, her passion was, so she runs Dream Donations, which is like supplying uh, excess medical supplies to a homeless shelter. So that is one of her passion project, and that is how we help build students. Okay. Any questions about what I've discussed so far? Please put it in the chat, or I can get in touch with you. Okay. No? Okay. I want to let you go. Have a wonderful Sunday and happy holidays. Stay warm if you are in the East Coast. And I want to wish you well. Bye now.